Another scrum win to Manly. Martin, winger was in, but he didn't get the ball. Liz Boyd, crunching forward. A little bit of a rough up for Boyd. Being pushed down, and it'll give Edie the second chance to
win. Cooper and Donnelly in the tackle. Coming over the top, third man was Merlot, and there was a swinging arm. And Graham Wynn is smiling. Oh, now Donnelly lets one go from the ground. In the meantime, Bob Cooper is being spoken to by Danzy.
9 occasions, that's not a good one, neither was the previous one. Smith evades the first tackle. Pace of the game, a cracker at the moment. Boland, plus one tackle. So giving awards for captains of the year, this fellow Warren Boland would have to go very close. Neil in behind the defence, running nicely. Looking for the lob pass, and it's gone to Rebo. They won't stop him, I don't think. He's into the corner. He's torn a hole in Hunt's defence. Now there's a brawl going on back on the quarter line. Jeffrey's trading blows. Arbour's there. Gerard's getting quite a serve. It's a pretty nasty one. Gerard and Arbour at it, hammer and tongs in the foreground. We could lose a couple out of this, and it'll be a tragedy. I didn't see the start of it, Barry. What was that about?
No, I didn't see it either, Rex. Peter Sterling and Jack Jeffries were involved, and as you said, Arbour and Jeff Gerard.
Well, Rebo was scoring the try. I was watching that. Of the opposition player. Good scrum win to Canterbury. Steve Mortimer up the blind side. He loses 2 metres. They drive him back. Score 2-all. Gary Hughes. Back inside it went. Play on, says the referee. Bretnall putting it down. A little punch went in there from Lamb. Just a little left hand. Straight away on attacker, Eastern Suburbs. And the penalty rightly against Steve Mortimer for an incorrect feed. John Lang, there's a bit of an altercation. There's been some headbutting straight away. Robinson and Aylett going at it. Hammer and tongs. This is like a 10-rounder for the old Rushcutters Bay. Flurry as that scrum broke up. Let's see it again. We've got both touch judges in. Now let's have a look at that scrum again. This was it. There was a penalty came from it as a result of a very incorrect feed from Steve Mortimer. Our cameras followed Mortimer, and then this happened. Robinson started with the right hand. Aylett handled that well, and there's been a little bit of a headbutt gone in. And he's taken a very strong right hand. Hartley's in there actually physically. Hold his tackle. Hastings. That's a better kick. There's pressure from Bretnall. Oh, and like the Rock of Gibraltar, he stood his ground and took it beautifully. He and Fairfax. Well, Fairfax is on top of him, going on a little bit like a crazy man there for a few moments. Gary Hill comes to grief on good Western Suburbs defence on the quarter line. Craig Young. Oh, there's a punch being thrown. The player's down. Touch judges on. It could be Alan Neal. Let's see it again. Chances the man that's been decked.
I think Alan Neal may have retaliated for something he thought happened to his player being tackled on the ground.
Well, he's the one that's put down the player, regardless. The small man's put down a fairly hefty sized one. Yes, a backhander.
Bolton, Stevens, Bowman, and they're having it again. They're about as fisticuffs. There has been a lot of ill feeling this afternoon, and private wars are starting here and there. And Swale is moving in, but he's not alone. It's there are a lot of players involved there.
I really don't know what happened there, because we were following the ball, and right over on the far side of your screen you can see them getting stuck into each other. And not only, yes, and it's still carrying on. There seem to be two separate fights where everybody is scrapping with each other now.